But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys push their lead to 18.
35. Rams 17. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Rams offense and Canate Mumfield headed out once again. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Here's Corum to begin the drive. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. All set to go now from the 35.
Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield.
That's
first and 10.
Rams, first down. Here we go. First and 10.
Garoppolo off the play fake. He'll get this one complete to Mumfield. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort. Out of bounds all the way down at the 5. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Corum gets it. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL.
And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Cowboys and Miles Sanders making their return to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Tight end. Oh, he loses the football. It's scooped up by the Rams. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble.
You know, this just can't happen on first down.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Sanders on the shotgun handoff. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They'll pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First down, Dallas.
Here we go.
Here's Sanders once more. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. They go right back to Sanders. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down. Offense to the line fast.
At the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 4.
Handoff here to Sanders. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 3-possession game. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys push their lead to 18.
42. Rams 24. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Rams and Blake Corum ready to begin another drive. And we've seen some Madden touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys, friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
At the 19-yard line.
Here's Garoppolo. Has him on the quick hitter. The 50. Reaches the 40. At the 20. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off in that gain. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15.
Working inside the red zone. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and then he's the one who makes the play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Coverage defensively by Micah Parsons.
2nd and 10 now, Garoppolo to throw. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. 3rd and long, Garoppolo. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Joshua Carty out for the Rams field goal try. Don't forget, the defense got in there and blocked one earlier. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter.
49-yard attempt.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that lowers the deficit to 15. Here's Evans set to kick this away.
If they wanted any kind of shot here, Kate, to come back in this game, that field goal had to go through and make it a 2-score game. That's only the first of what would need to be several steps here in a hurry to have a chance to try to pull this out.
The Cowboys and Miles Sanders making their return to the field. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Sanders running dead ahead. And only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down. On the give, it's Sanders. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll run with Sanders. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Working quickly here.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a gain
Off the play fake. Here's Milton.
up 2nd and 5.
And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys have likely locked up the win right there. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys grow the lead now to 22 points.
Rams 27. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
At
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
First down.
On 1st down, Garoppolo finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
13 yards on the play. That's another Rams.
Out of the gun. Here's Garoppolo. Completed over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Rams 1st down. 1st and 10.
Sticking to the air. It's Garoppolo. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. 2nd down now. They need 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Cowboys' 23-yard line.
Shotgun snap. Here's Garoppolo. That one's complete right side. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Setting up the screen here for Corum. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The Cowboys and Miles Sanders making their return to the field. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. And they'll pitch it out to him. And looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Trying the inside handoff to Sanders. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5 right up next to that line to gain.
A gain of 6 yards.
A run here with Sanders. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Catch made over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 6 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the 1st.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Cowboys.
Here's Sanders. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
And a Cowboy 1st down.
This is Maffa. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys making a 3-score game in the 4th. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the upright. And the Cowboys stretch the lead to 23.
Rams 33. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Rams offense and Canate Mumfield headed out once again. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. And all game they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. He's got a man left. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now motion him out of the backfield. Looking now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Cowboys offense headed out there. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
At the 44-yard line.
Now a run by Sanders. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Rams add a man to the secondary. 3rd down. They'll run it with Sanders. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. They give it to him again. And that's a stop. The offense stayed out there on 4th, but now they're headed off after they turn it over on downs. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Garoppolo to throw. He's dropped. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
2nd and 18 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, we got to switch it up. We got to switch it up. We got to switch it up. 70 Lion.
Garoppolo looking to throw. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go, shot.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
And this one is launched downfield. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
This fine Schoonmaker complete. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
1st down, Dallas.
Here we go.
Sanders on the give, headed right. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Now.
Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and goal, Dallas.
A give to Sanders, running right. And he runs it across, touchdown. The Cowboys put up even more points in a win. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again.
63. Rams 33. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
22-yard line.
L.A. bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. The Rams headed out to the field now. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. 3rd down, and they need to get 10. To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
A loss of 10 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Punting unit out now.
Punt formation for the Rams.
That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They'll run here on 1st down. Across midfield to the 45. Along the sideline inside the 25. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. Well, I certainly don't envy the officials here. A lot of times, Brock, it can be so tough to have the right angle to get a perfect spot on that football.
Yeah, how they do it, I just marvel at it. A bunch of years ago, I got to do and be an official, a side judge for a spring game.
How'd that go?
Not well. Things happen so fast, and I really do. I marvel at more often than not how good these officials are at spotting the ball.
Up the middle, Vaughn. Bounces this outside, winds up with a nice chunk of yards there as a result. It's 2nd down. Offense is hurrying, time running down. Vaughn again. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Cowboys throwing 6 more on the blowout. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead.
Rams 33. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Rams set to go on offense once more. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them.
Let's go.
They'll start on the ground, Corum. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They'll stick with Corum. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory.
sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
And he's coming off of an injury-shortened season where he only played in 8 games, but he's hoping to get back to an all-pro level that he played at a year before. Now, with new weapons in town, he and his team believe they can go deep in the playoffs and have a major impact.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
Prescott. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
And 5.
Prescott to throw it. And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up fourth down.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Second down and a little more than a yard here. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Cowboys, first down.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. From the 4, it's second and a couple.
Brings up second and 2.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
3-yard line. A gain of a yard.
On third down, here's Williams. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Javonte Williams taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
And when I watch him play, all I think about is the word improvement. Every season in the league, he finds a way to get better and has become just as dynamic with his arm as he has with his legs. 41 touchdowns, just 4 interceptions in 2024. His big goal now, getting his team to a Super Bowl. Plenty of success during the regular season. Now they want to win at playoff time.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Now Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6.
Here's Jackson. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Dante Fowler in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Out now is the punter, Jordan Stout. Devontae Turpin deep for the Cowboys. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Miles Sanders first carry of the game. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, back to Sanders. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. And now they're in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
now Prescott. That is caught. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Prescott. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Cowboys are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Ravens nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Can't get away, and he's taken down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sand. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Hopkins, the man in motion left. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch. And most offenses make a living off of yards after catches. Hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They run it again with Williams. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Play action. It's Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Baltimore 1st down.
On the ground, This is Derrick Henry. And he stopped immediately there. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Throwing is Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
But it's 4th down.
They'll run forward Henry. And this winds up a disaster, nowhere near the marker. Derrick Henry denied here on 4th down. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. Powerful running. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 54 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. A strong running. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing. Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Going for it with Sanders. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. I got to tell you, I'm shocked. When I realized they were running the football at 4th in that distance, I thought that was a surefire throw.
I can hear it in your voice because I'm the exact same way.
That he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Miles Sanders, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 21-0. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was Miles Sanders who finished it off with a touchdown run. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Again, it's Henry. And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line.
Sometimes your crosses get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Dallas offense set for this next drive.
And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Prescott now.
Going right back to Ferguson.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 36 yards on the play. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
First down. First down and 10 yards to go.
On the ground, this is Williams. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
This is 2nd and 8.
They'll run it with Williams. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 21-0 our score after 1.
6.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Off the draw, here's Williams. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Javonte Williams,
ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Cowboys are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22.
They'll start with a give to Henry.
Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And some room to roam now. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And he returns this to the 22.
Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. Looking for a bounce back. Had the fumble a moment ago that went for a touchdown the other direction. See if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter, finished with over 300 yards on the night, later ended up in the NFL. If you've got a talented back, give it back to him.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So the call there, roughing the passer.
Well, preseason's time for working out the kinks, but sometimes you've got some defenders who are too eager to impress trying to make this team. And that time we saw one take a shot at the quarterback way too late.
Jackson now. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Flowers. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6. At their 49-yard line.
Jackson.
A short throw caught by Andrews. And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down as he'll take this down to the 44-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. A gain of 7.
Here's Jackson to throw. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Play action. Now Jackson. Right side and caught by Kohler. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 27-yard line.
Henry up the middle. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Brings up 3rd and
from the gun, it's Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the option right is Jackson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
At the 10-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Another shot to at least get on the board here. This is 3rd and goal. Now it's Jackson. They set up the screen to Hill. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. On 4th down, on is Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. From the right hash, this from 33. And this one is right through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So no problems at all on that. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
The offense getting set again. We spotlight Javonte Williams, the running back. And it may just be the 2nd quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On play action, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run with Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Once again with Sanders. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. He'll try and do this himself. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Over the middle, connecting with Kohler.
Got him.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 15-yard line.
Looking to throw. Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
It's third down. 6 yards to go.
Back to throw. Jackson. And that is incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense getting set again. We spotlight Javonte Williams, the running back. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Here's Prescott. Now he's going to step up and run. And this incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. And he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Ravens 44. 82 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in his first half. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
1st down. 1st and 2.
Now Prescott.
6-yard line.
Moving inside the 20. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Prescott to throw it. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Prescott. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys just continue to roll. Aubrey good with a PAT. And a rout is on here in this first half.
42. Ravens 3. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 18. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A first down carry for Henry. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory.
Trayvon Diggs getting the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Jackson.
On the slant, complete to Hopkins.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
First carry now for Justice Hill. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Now 2nd and 3.
They go play action with Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. Jackson from the shotgun.
Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
From the gun, Jackson. This is caught. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Rashad Bateman.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Ravens get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Dak Prescott getting ready to go once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
And even 100 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Here's one deep for Pickens. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
Out of the pistol, here's Williams. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Prescott.
He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And this one dropped. In the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal. A 66-yard attempt.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short.
So a look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They start the second half with Hill. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll go with Hill here on first down. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
14 more yards.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 37-yard line. They go play action with Rush. Finding Walker complete. He's brought down to the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. First and 10.
Another Baltimore first down.
Back to throw Rush.
That's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 11-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Play fake. Here's Rush.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Rush.
Open man.
And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Cowboys have recovered.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
Preseason.
yeah, right now. You know that come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
Throw left side complete. That's Stevens. And quickly they get to the line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 20-yard line.
Running to the right, this is Vaughn.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
7-yard gain. And the Cowboys first down.
Here we go, shot.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's Milton now to throw.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Bingo. Incomplete. Brings up second.
Out of the gun, it's a give to Vaughn. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
11. That's good for a Cowboys.
Let's go now.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue.
Now some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
43-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Up the middle, it's Vaughn. And a lane slowly materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. They'll try to run for it with Vaughn.
And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Vaughn on first and 10. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Now Milton.
On the arc, nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on second and long.
Brings up second and 13 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run. This is Phil Maffa.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
Ready.
Milton. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Cowboys are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
16 yards. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Ready.
Vaughn is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Vaughn again. And he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3. 3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Vaughn. Yeah, this is going to depend on his spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal.
That's fine.
And they'll wind up being
I'm right back
to the 3-yard line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. To throw is Rush. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the pistol. Here's Hill. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback unexpected.
There he goes.
Oh, no way, dude.
Down the left sideline. Inside the 10.
Damn.
All the way in for a Ravens
touchdown. They got me on that one.
A great effort there. 95 yards. And the Ravens get a bit closer. And it's blocked. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll come up now, 3rd and 9. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. Cougar 19. Go.
Now Rush. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Out of the shotgun, Rush. Underneath here. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Got his man. It's Jonathan Mingo. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And the Cowboys
inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Running behind center with Vaughn. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Again, a run with Vaughn. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
Brought down back at the 38.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 13 on the play. It's fourth down.
Here's Vaughn. They'll run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Here's Rush to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another fourth down.
Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Second down, back to Sanders.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
53 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. To throw is Milton. Now he's going to step up and run. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
Now a shotgun handoff, Blue. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
They'll run here with Maffa.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Phil Maffa,
14 yards.
And the Cowboys will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
16. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Wide open receiver complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports.
They'll try to bootleg with Rush.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
Donovan Ezeraku
able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Throwing here, Rush.
A throw taken in by Tyler Wallace.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Rush. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and sneak it here.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
First down. A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Baltimore.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10.
Up the middle, it's Hill. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 14-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 3-yard pickup.
2nd down, back to Sanders.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
At the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 2.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
A 4-yard gain.
Going for it with Sanders. Puts it on the carpet, it's out. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Throwing is Milton. Now he'll top. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. And they're going to speed things up here.
Brings up 2nd and 16. At the 19-yard line.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Good for a Cowboys first down.
Vaughn on the handoff. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
Here's Milton. He's got Mingo. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 26. That's good for 28 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw, it's Milton. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and
Sanders again. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
Ready, set.
A couple extra tight ends are in. 3rd and goal from the 1.
Ready,
Sanders will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Aubrey now for the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it was Miles Sanders who finished it off with a touchdown run. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. And now here come the Ravens. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
15 yards.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Rush working from the gun. And that's complete to Trey McKitty, the tight end. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
That's another Baltimore first down. A gain of 16 yards.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And this is going to be intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Aubrey now for the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
63.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Ravens offense getting set and ready for this next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Throwing after the interception. Rush. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Screenplay setting it up for Mitchell. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, whether they have a much better chance of picking up.
Oh, the ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. And the defense has come up with it. Now they stopped him shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up fourth down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. How about this? They'll try the option, left side. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Now Leary. Pressure comes and down he goes. Damone Clark, his second sack of the night. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. To throw is Leary. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Damn, bro.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Here's Leary. Over the middle, complete. It's Wallace. 17 yards on the pickup. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. 17 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down. They'll go with the keeper. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. They'll throw with Leary.
Damn, bro. He
Zone,
dropped it.
Incomplete.
That's good.
So now here in the 2nd week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters to play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. And not a good time for the sack on 2nd and goal. A loss of 6. And now it's 3rd down. Throwing now, Leary. Under pressure, and they get it to him again. Damone Clark in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. He hit his first, this one from 38. And his kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. I'm just wondering, do they want to add on to this gigantic lead? My guess, given how they like to play and how explosive this offense is, Charles, that they're not content being up by this margin. They probably want more.
And if they do go and get more, oh, look out. At that point, let's just aim the camera for the post-game handshake, because that one might be a little bit on the tense side, the way that this one is turning out.
13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Up the middle they go with Sanders.
What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
That good for 19 and a first down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7.
Another run here with Sanders. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Here's Sanders. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Aubrey now for the point after.
The kicker on for the point after.
And this one was over a while. Ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was Miles Sanders who finished it off with a touchdown run.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Solomon Thomas, they love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Throwing is Leary.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off season.
Today's sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And leading the charge, their lefty QB.
And he went from being the surprise pick of the first round to the full-time starter late in the season. And now he has a chance to take this team to new heights starting in 2025. Really was impressed with him down the stretch, going head-to-head with Jaden Daniels in a huge game. Now he could be their franchise quarterback for the next 10 years.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 21-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Penix. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Getting home that time to Marvin Overshown. I think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. To the air, Penix. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Dante Fowler providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Kevontae Turpin, 37 yards. And the Cowboys will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0.
Falcons nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. A little juke. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he stopped immediately there. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. In motion, the tight end. Now Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Robinson gets the toss on the right side. Able to slither by. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
11 more yards. That's another Falcons first down.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. It was Osa Odighizuwa on the tackle. From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 37.
That's another Falcons first down.
Now motion left with Mooney.
First down.
They'll throw with Penix. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Looking to throw, Penix. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. And looking to throw, Penix. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. 4th down, and the attention turns to Falcon kicker Younghoe Koo. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. Koo knocks this one through the post. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
And how about the toughness of Dak Prescott? We see it all the time on the field. And remember when he had that serious ankle injury, would he return to form? Boy, did he ever. And he was better than ever, and that's great for the NFL. Terrific resilience, playing at a high level, capable of winning a championship with his arm and his legs.
Play action now, Prescott. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Up the middle, it's Williams. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. That good for 19 and a first down.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
.36 yards on the play.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Another run with Sanders. And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage.
Is a turnover on down.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Penix working out of the gun here. Over the middle, that's caught by McLeod. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. So roughing the passer call is accepted, and this officiating crew not making very many friends here with this crowd.
Yeah, we all know that everyone accuses the officials of kind of playing to the home team, but not in this case. They just tried to administer the game the way it's supposed to be. That drew the flag.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. From the shotgun, it's Penix. He's got the hook up to McLeod. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Robinson will try to pick it up. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. 31 yards on the punt there. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And last time they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time, but you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 55 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 10 more there and another 1st down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the 1st quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
1st and 10 at the 28.
Off the draw, here's Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. And quickly, they get to the line.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Touchdown! C.D. Lamb. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are able to stretch out their lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Peyton Turner, such an athletic rusher, and you saw it on that stop. On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. So here's a 3rd and 14. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Here's Bradley Pinion now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. Touchdown, Cowboys! Devontae Turpin, ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. Shifts past him. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll get it to Robinson to begin the drive. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. 2nd and 9. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter now, Falcon football. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle. Able to avoid it at the 40. Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
They do it with every turnover?
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. A give left side to Robinson. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
He'll drop to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 41-yard line.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Toss play to Robinson. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And the pressure gets to him again. Dante Fowler, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. On now to punt. Here's Bradley Pinion. $35 yards that time on the punt. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Now Prescott. He'll try and do this himself. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott, 33 yards. And the Cowboys are able to add on to their first half lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the route is on here in this first half.
Falcons 3. Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And running with power here. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. G.R.R. leading the offense out for another drive. He's had a good chunk of carries. Problem is for very little success. I don't want to put it all on his shoulders, but that's a big reason they're losing right now.
Have to be very careful that he doesn't start pointing fingers. Offensive line obviously trying. The defense is doing a nice job against him today. When it's all said and done, it's all about the guy in the mirror. He has to get it done better going forward.
See if he can look and do some soul searching now.
Second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
This offensive line flat out can... handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Now here's Bradley Pinion now. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams head out for this next drive. He's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. On play action, Prescott. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to have it here just past the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 47.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. The offense on 3rd down tonight, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll go for it. Here's Penix. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet. Down complete. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. 20. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Javonte Williams, 40 yards. And the Cowboys are pouring it on. Aubrey good with a PAT. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Falcons 3. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Shifts by him. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride the offense this go around. Up for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. That's complete to Mooney. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. He'll get this to about the 38.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And this will be caught by Mooney. And he takes a shot at the end of that play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. In motion goes McLeod. They'll run this one right with Robinson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
And it's 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11. And the Cowboys first down.
Looking to throw. Prescott. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And this one nearly picked off. Yeah, kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. Now he's going to step up and run. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Off the play fake, Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
They run. It's Williams. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on fourth down. Looking to put a drive together.
It's a turnover on down.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Falcons first down. A gain of 11.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. All that blown up by DeMarvion Overshown. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Second and 14. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Second and 14. Sets up the screen to Robinson. Room to maneuver at the 35. And down to the 28-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Falcons.
A first carry for Tyler Algier. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up second and 12. Now Penix. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front seven defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Drake London, 35 yards. And the Falcons get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that will cut this lead down to 25. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 146 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues. On first and 10, it's Sanders. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He's got it complete to Tolbert. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Second and 2, first down marker at the 8.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Looks like somebody's ready to begin the regular season, skipping over halftime here in the final game of the preseason. Third quarter, here we go. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll hand this to Williams to start things out. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
David Onyemata brought him down. It's a pickup of 3.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Prescott off play action. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Going for it with Sanders. The 20. 5. Touchdown, Cowboys. Miles Sanders, 47 yards. And the Cowboys take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Looking to put a drive together. Gives it to Algier to start things off. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To the air, Penix. Able to complete this one to McLeod. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Algier now up the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll throw with Penix. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Complete to Mooney on the slam. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Fielded just inside the 30. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. This offense returns to the field, and former Penn State star Miles Sanders, we get a look at him. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
13 yards. That's good for a Cowboy.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd down and 6.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Play fake. Here's Prescott.
He'll try and do this himself.
And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 4th down.
They'll try and run for it. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Cowboys 1st down.
Here's Prescott. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 11.
Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Javonte Williams
taking it in from 11 yards out.
And the Cowboys extend their lead yet again. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish it. Thing off of the end zone. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6.
And the tight end goes in motion left.
Here's Algier again on 2nd down.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Pennick's going to sneak it.
And he is going to have the Falcons 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Algier going straight ahead.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll stick with Algier. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. DeMarvion overshowed. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. Here's Bradley Pena now, as he's on to punt for Atlanta. So possession goes over here on the punt. The home team's offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one goes for 24 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
He was brought down by Caden Ellis.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 240 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Williams is in. Touchdown, Dallas. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Makes the score.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Atlanta regains possession of the football. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Dante Fowler. Make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game.
It's 2nd down.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now it's the backup Cousins. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Throwing is Cousins. And that will be incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And he'll take it just outside the 40. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 46. Here's Williams to start the drive. And some room to work. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards. As we surmise, Charles, most of the starting units still out there for this 3rd quarter. First time this preseason that they played into the 2nd half.
And that's by design. Most of the time by this point of the preseason, you want them to go into the half, cool down, and then come back out and warm up to start the 3rd quarter like you would a regular season game. That's exactly what they wanted to get done.
action now. Prescott.
Targets Lamb on the comebacker. Pass is complete.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Williams is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Sanders will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal.
Sanders again. And this time he'll get down close to the goal line, but not quite in as he stopped at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Miles Sanders with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And the Cowboys get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Falcons 10. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Able to avoid him.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Looking to put a drive together. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Solomon Thomas forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now Cousins.
DeMarvion overshown.
In there to get him again. That is sack number 6. One off the NFL record of 7. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long.
They'll run for it with Algier.
Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Damn.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Algier with another carry.
No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Cousins now.
Setting up the screen. Here's Algier.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down.
Damone Clark in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
Milton.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, a lot of big grins, I think, from people and their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
The Cowboys on third down. Lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. On 4th down, Milton. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 4th down. No problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
7-yard line.
60 in. Here we go. Jack.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Ready.
They'll run with Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Miles Sanders, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
At their own 26-yard line.
Cousins. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Give to Algier from the shotgun. And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll give to Algier out of the gun. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
A gain of 15.
On the counter, here's Algier. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 2nd down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They go play action. Cousins. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. No stopping Peyton Turner on that sack. He would not be denied. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
Koo knocks this one through the post. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. Want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
Ready.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
169 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Here's Milton now to throw. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First down. First and 10.
Up the middle they go with Sanders. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a pickup of 6.
2nd down, back to Sanders. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and...
Now Milton. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Luke Schoonmaker, 41 yards. And the Cowboys have got it on cruise control.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Aubrey now for the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. To throw, Cousins. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Here's Cousins. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Play action now. Cousins. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and abundant. Play fake. Cousins. Under pressure, they got him again. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
And it's 4th down.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Sanders.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's Milton. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. 29 yards. And the Cowboys just continue to roll. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to, because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Across midfield. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 49 yards on the ground. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On play action, Cousins. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. From the gun, here's Cousins. Under pressure, and they got to him again. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they?
He's got a man complete. Down the right sideline. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 21-yard line.
Now Cousins. And he will go down. The Cowboys sack. Damone Clark able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. To throw is Cousins. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And what else could go wrong at this point? This is going to be a defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on. Aubrey now for the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Kadarius Hodge has it complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. They'll keep it on the ground. Corbin. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Up the middle they go. Corbin. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Corbin. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Falcons, first down.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
Alright, I'm off. Been playing for almost 30 hours. Probably be on a bit. If you're not subscribed, subscribe.